Once upon a time, in the land of Lincoln, there lived a mathematical princess named Karen, who was haunted by the technology dragon. She used to be an expert at her department on the magical ways of writing secret messages on adding machines and the much-envied graphing marvels. But she fell far behind in the world of technology as she raised her children and husband, was the coordinator of AMATIC Project Access, worked on 5 NSF grants, and was heavily involved in her church. And so she traveled to the far-off land of Muskegon, where she found the wizard of technology, the fair Maria, to help her get up to date on technology. In the land of Muskegon, she discovered a new world of sorcery. There was an easy and simple tool called Jing that did awesome things, and there were even more powerful Snagit and Temptation as well. She discovered a very powerful tool that could solve all of the world's problems, literally. She learned of free ways to get her students to use their cell phones for good instead of evil. So the princess got brave and used Snagit to create a welcoming banner for a differential equations class with color matching. She used MathType to make her PowerPoint presentations much nicer. She used MathType for a long time, but now was not so frustrated with it since she learned about hotkeys. The princess was inspired to do even more things when she returned to the land of Lincoln. She would immediately find new ways to invigorate her students. She decided to begin by sharing information on a website about famous mathematicians with her students once a week. She also vowed to show her students the magical mystery of numbers by sharing at least one each class period. She could use what she learned to help her special course in crime solving and forensic science by having them watch a video on statistics and juries to see math in the real world. But alas, the princess began to feel like her head was exploding. She knew she couldn't use everything she had learned. Some things, like fluid math, were fun to play with, but she really didn't see a way of using it in the classroom. The princess was so happy with what she learned, she wanted to share a few things she found that helped her students enjoy class with her newfound friends. On the internet, there exists some bards that perform Calculus the Musical, a musical that can be performed by professionals at your own campus, or you can just use the music off the website for your calc class. The princess thinks humor helps students feel more comfortable in the classroom, so she shares some cartoons she found online, as well as a joke. What's this? A Roman soldier ordering 5 beers. The mathematical princess then tried to focus on what she would use next year. She'll be working on a grant and will be using mind maps to help her and the other grant writers to organize exactly what they will be doing. She would use Snagit and the mighty Wolfram Alpha to make her handouts and exams be more professional. She would also finally get on Facebook and understand more about her students. And most importantly, the princess vowed to present to her department and other math departments in her college the new wonders of MathType and Wolfram Alpha that had been shown to her. It's an actual key I made. It just says I can make keys. And she would show the department chair, the king, how Doodle.com helped schedule meetings for all the textbook and special committees in her department. With all the wonderful new knowledge, the mathematical princess lived technologically ever after. Woohoo!